Sabha reconvenes, the leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi is likely to address the House, and this could mark the first signs of thaw in the continued logjam. But after the removal notice that was submitted by the opposition parties, the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has decided to step aside from chairing the proceedings. He will not be presiding till the matter is settled. The no confidence motion against the Speaker is likely to be taken up on the 9th of March when the House reassembles. The BJP says that Birla is upholding the highest standards of morality, but the Congress party sees nothing out of the ordinary.
उच्च मापदंडों को ध्यान में रखते हुए वो नहीं आ रहे हैं, परंतु स्पीकर राहुल गांधी की दया से नहीं बने हैं, डीएमके की दया से नहीं बने हैं। वह एनडीए के उम्मीदवार के रूप में उन्होंने अपना दस्तखत किया था और फिर सर्वसम्मति से वह स्पीकर बने थे। राहुल गांधी जी जैसे गलत बयान देने वाले, देश को गुमराह करने वाले नेता ने केवल अपना जो उन्होंने ऑथेंटिकेट किया और उस पर सदन में कार्रवाई नहीं हो, उससे बचने के लिए उन्होंने स्पीकर के ऊपर ये मोशन ऑफ नो कॉन्फिडेंस लाया। कोई दम नहीं है, 14 दिन बाद पता ही चल जाएगा। अगर 150 वोट भी आ गए तो मुझे आश्चर्य ही होगा।
Generally, the person against whom the motion is moved will not preside on the chair. That's the general practice in a democratic setup. Making unfounded and unfounded allegations against women members of parliament that they were ploying to attack the Prime Minister. This is something which are with serious charges on which we thought that we should move a no confidence motion.
That is up to him, because we waited for a week. The first day when Rahul ji came, he did not allow what to speak to our LOP. That's not Rahul Gandhi, but he's a leader of opposition, of all opposition parties. So if we don't allow him to speak, we will definitely ask the question to them.
Well, yesterday the opposition had also submitted a no confidence notice that was signed by 118 MPs. It questioned the Speaker's neutrality, and apart from accusing him of not allowing Rahul Gandhi to speak and arbitrarily suspending 8 opposition MPs, it also cited the statement on Congresswomen MPs trying to gheraw the Prime Minister as a reason. In fact, the BJP went on to say that if anyone deserves impeachment, it is Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party's mindset of entitlement. Interestingly, Rahul Gandhi himself has not really signed this notice that managed to bring most of the India bloc allies on the same page. The Aam Aadmi Party as well as the Shiv Sena UBT have extended their support to the notice against the Speaker, even though their MPs have not signed it. The TMC, though, did not sign it, and it insists that due process must be followed.
It is very unfortunate that in a democracy like India, which is the largest democracy in the world, the leader of the opposition is not being able to say his speech or whatever he wishes to say. It's very unfortunate. So far, we have 118 signatures. Yeah.
इन चारों मुद्दों को पहले हमने ये कहा कि आप एक चिट्ठी इन फॉर्म ऑफ अ प्रोटेस्ट आप स्पीकर को भेजिए। उस चिट्ठी में सारे ऑपोजिशन एमपी, चाहे वो कांग्रेस के हो, समाजवादी पार्टी के हो, तृणमूल के हो, डीएमके के हो, सब साइन करेंगे। हमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है और स्पीकर को आप 2-4 दिन समय दीजिए।
पार्लियामेंट्री जवाब देगी। आई एम नॉट ऑथराइज्ड टू स्पीक ऑन दैट। एक बात कहना चाहूंगा कांग्रेस पार्टी को और खास करके राहुल गांधी को, आप इतने एंटाइटल्ड हैं कि आप कोई नियम नहीं मानेंगे, आप सदन का कोई भी कानून नहीं मानेंगे और उसके ऊपर आप कहेंगे कि हम किसी पर विश्वास नहीं करते, अविश्वास लेकर आएंगे।
So, what are the reasons that have been cited for the removal of the Speaker in the notice that has been submitted by the opposition? Let's take a detailed look on why the opposition says that there is no trust in the Speaker. The charge that has been leveled by the opposition is that the Speaker is blatantly partisan, and this is seen in the conduct of business on an everyday basis. That's what the opposition has said. Apart from that, the opposition leaders say that they have not been allowed to speak in the parliament, whereas the opportunity is given to the treasury benches. And one of the biggest charge that has been mentioned by the opposition leaders is also that the leader of opposition, that is Rahul Gandhi, has not been allowed to complete his speech. And 8 MPs have been suspended for exercising their rights. The opposition going on to say that there is no action that is taken against the habitual offenders in BJP, while the speaker is quick to take action against the opposition leaders. And they have gone on to say that these are false allegations being made against the Congress MPs. Remember, this was after information came in that the speaker knew that the opposition MPs are protesting, that there is a likelihood that they could also attack the Prime Minister, and that's the reason why the Prime Minister didn't come to the Parliament. So the opposition leaders say that the speaker is abusing his constitutional office and that the opposition has not been allowed to raise multiple issues of concern. This is what they have gone on to say. Multiple times they have been saying that they have not been allowed to speak. My colleague Rishabh is joining us on the broadcast with the details. And Rishabh, we've seen this showdown taking place for a long time now, the entire week and yesterday as well. Today, of course, in the Lok Sabha, all eyes will be on what happens, but the speaker is not going to be there. Take us through what can be expected in Lok Sabha today.
Well, Pratibha, good morning. Yes, Lok Sabha is again seeing and staring at another showdown on the floor of the House. Rahul Gandhi is expected to speak. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is also expected to speak today on the budget in Lok Sabha. Remains to be seen how things unfold, but 120 MPs have signed a letter demanding removal of, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. Rahul Gandhi, as you mentioned, has not signed that letter. Congress sources suggest that it is not proper for leader of opposition to sign a letter seeking removal of the Speaker of the House, and that's why Rahul Gandhi has not signed that letter. But the opposition is united and they'll go after the Speaker, because the way things have unfolded in last 1 week, the way there were unfounded, unsolicited remarks that were made against the women MPs of opposition, saying that they might have attacked Prime Minister inside the House. That is something that is clearly unfounded. For this is what opposition says. Opposition also believe that Speaker has behaved in a partisan manner by suspending 8 of the Congress MPs and not taking action against the Treasury benches MPs who were equally creating ruckus in the House. Apart from that, Rahul Gandhi has not been allowed to speak repeatedly, is what Congress believe. Even yesterday, when the agreement was reached upon between the Speaker and a leader of opposition, that leader of opposition would be allowed to speak on the floor of the House on certain issues. When Rahul Gandhi came to the House and the discussion began, the absence of Speaker is under scanners, saying that the Speaker behaved again in a quote-unquote partisan manner and did not come to the House, and the stand-in Speaker did not allow Rahul Gandhi to speak. That further created ruckus and adjournment of House. So in a way, Congress and opposition parties say that leader of opposition is not being allowed in the House to speak on certain issues, and the way things are unfolding is definitely in a partisan manner, which the Speaker does not, the post of the Speaker does not behave to. So that is why the...
so let's see, just a few more hours to go and the Lok Sabha is going to reconvene. Let's see what happens, because Rahul Gandhi has, of course, been speaking about General Naravane's book as well. And now General Naravane has also spoken up. Rishabh, do stay with us. Let's talk about this big setback for Rahul Gandhi that has come in the form of his book stunt, now boomeranging, with the Delhi Police Special Cell registering an FIR and also initiating a probe into this alleged book leak. So the reason is that the book in question has not received clearance for publication at all. So the investigation could now reach Rahul Gandhi because he is seen publicly displaying the book. The publisher holding exclusive rights, Penguin Random House India, has issued a clear statement that the book has not been printed. Nor physical nor digital copies have been released. This is what they have gone on to say. So this means that any copy that is currently being shown is a copyright violation. They are also threatening legal action. Caught in the middle is the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, of course, because what began as a political ambush has now turned into a legal minefield. And Rahul Gandhi, who initially made it publisher versus the general and said that the trust as well as the general is not the publisher, he has now been left in a catch-22 situation because in his first response since the controversy broke out, the former army chief, who is being quoted multiple times by Rahul Gandhi, he himself has now agreed with the publisher. So the question is, will Rahul Gandhi do what is uchit now? Will he apologize for misrepresenting facts?
Here is a tweet from Mr. Naravane. ये देख लीजिए please. Either Mr. Naravane is lying, and I believe the army chief. Okay, I don't think he will lie. Or Penguin is lying. Somebody needs to. Both cannot be telling the truth. Penguin is saying something. They're saying the book is not being published. Right? The book is available on Amazon. General Naravane has tweeted. You have to decide whether Penguin is telling the truth or army chief is telling the truth.
मैं ये कह सकता हूं कि हमारे नेता सदन ने कहा था कि राहुल गांधी जी अबोध बालक की तरह व्यवहार कर रहे हैं, मगर मुझे लग रहा है कि अब वो अबोध बालक की तरह नहीं, बहुत शातिर बालक की तरह व्यवहार कर रहे हैं और उनका यह अपराध, मैं अपराध शब्द कह रहा हूं, अक्षम्य है। अब स्पष्ट रूप से उन्हें देश से क्षमा मांगनी चाहिए।
राहुल गांधी जी ने सारी पराकाष्ठा क्रॉस कर दी। जब पब्लिशर कह रहा है कि हमने बुक पब्लिश ही नहीं किया, तो कौन सा बुक आप पब्लिश करके बुक घूम रहे हो? फिर पार्लियामेंट में, लोकसभा के अंदर जो है आपने सदन को गुमराह किया।
So this statement by General Naravane or the book has now dominated the proceedings of the Lok Sabha for over a week now. And Rishabh, Rahul Gandhi on record said that I will believe what General Naravane says. And now the first reaction has come in from the ex-army chief himself, who agrees with the publisher. What happens next? Has Rahul Gandhi been caught in an embarrassing situation now?
Well, Pratibha, if we talk about this book, The 4 Stars of Destiny, the destiny of this book is right now under question. It was supposed to come out in April 2024, did not come out. The MOD kept sitting on that book. In October 2025, in Kasauli at the Khushwant Singh Literature Festival, a question was asked to General Naravane as well, that what happened to his first book, because he was speaking on his second book, The Cantonment Conspiracies, and he was quoted saying that, I don't know, my job was to write the book, I gave it to the publishers, it is between the publisher and the MOD, and you should ask the publisher and MOD for what happened to that book. I am also trying to understand what happened to that book. In April, in March 2024, there were pre-orders, pre-bookings for this book that was available on e-commerce websites like Amazon and Flipkart. It was also available on various stores as well. I myself had pre-booked this book, but what we were given to understand that the book never came out, and the pre-booking amount was refunded to us in the month of April. Since then, this book has not been in public domain. But having said that, whether this was never printed or not, that is something that is still under question, that Penguin has to come out with that, because till the last moment, the book was expected to come out. It was the last minute intervention from the government that stopped the circulation of the book. The publication of the book is still under question.
Okay, all right. Rishabh, thank you for joining us with those details. Interesting that you mentioned that you pre-ordered it and then didn't receive the book. But Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra still continue to say the book is available online. Now the publisher has mentioned it. General Naravane himself has also mentioned and agreed with what the publisher says. Let's see what happens. Thank you for joining us with those details. Very quick break here.